Hi, I'm Dr. Lee Vickers, author of Bodies of Light and founder of Lightworkers International.
Woo-hoo!
And today, we are talking about one of the most important lessons that you as a limitless being of light and a light worker is going to need this lifetime and many lifetimes after that. And that is this: activating your 0-point energy is what attracts your best life to you.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Okay, so now we're going to come into what is 0-point energy, right?
What is 0-point energy?
Right. So the thing is this: 0 point in what, and there's a lot of people that are really getting interested in this, understanding that that there is an energy that crosses all space and time. It happens right now. We can connect with where we are now to other places on the planet. It's like a portal of now moment energy that happens. And there's a lot of people creating pins and products and pendulums and things on it. And it is true that, you know, and what I find really interesting is that things in the physical universe actually aren't creating their own 0-point energy. If you're using a pin and then they're saying it's a 0-point energy pin, it's coming from the energy that you, as an infinite being of light, are channeling through the conductivity of the pin or crystal or what have you. Now, I love how people say, well, you know, I'm healing with 0-point energy. You are a 0-point energy creator. You have a 0-point energy engine within you, which more than likely is really, really clogged the heck up. Okay? So, see, you understand that a lot of people and a lot of healers are saying, yeah, we're healing with 0-point. And you know what? That's because they're a zero.
Oh, so it's the truth then?
No, actually what it is that their energy is a zero and actually nothing's flowing. In order to have a 0-point energy that's very high, you have to be flowing a lot of energy from nowhere to here through you. Okay, so everyone repeat after me. You have to flow a lot of energy.
You have to flow a lot of energy.
From nowhere.
From nowhere.
To here.
To here.
Through you.
Through you.
And now we're going to put this in your universe and say, I am going to flow a lot of energy.
I'm going to flow a lot of energy.
From nowhere.
From nowhere.
To here.
To here.
Through me.
Through me.
And so if you look at the technology all around us, a lot of it, we're starting to have some atomic age understanding. We're starting to have, we've been on really a combustion engine on the fire age forever. And if we are going to evolve into the next great leap for technology, when it comes to the things that we have on this planet and reclaiming our environment and things of this sort, we're going to also have to look at our own personal 0-point energy, which we are going to be looking at right now in a moment. And of course, with Bodies of Light, what we're doing is we're opening up these clogs, these stuck flows. And when we do this, when we're checking our organs, of course, one of the big ones that we love to check is what? The heart, correct?
Yeah.
Now, the heart is, your heart energy, of course, is right here, and it goes into the left shoulder, into the left thumb. So everyone check their left thumb, okay? And if it's tender, it indicates that you have stuck flows.
It's actually at the base of the thumb.
Right, so if you have in the light right there, where the thumb goes into the palm, that area right there, if it's painful there, that indicates low heart chi. Now, when we look from a 0-point testing, and when we're doing bioenergetic testing, we're really testing the flow or the willingness for energy to flow, you as a limitless being of light, to flow through into your heart area, which is right here. So if we all check right here on ourselves, and then with our other hand, and we learn testing, yes, 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 no, 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 yes, 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 no, no, no. and you check here, and you count negative Google, and you can look at mine.
0.
Repeat after me.
Negative Google.
Negative Google.
Negative Google.
0.
0.
1. 2.
2.
3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. So it should get sticky somewhere. You're checking 0 point. You're checking the flow of 0 point through to your heart. The amount of energy of you as a limitless being of light is flowing through to your heart. Mine is a 9. I don't know, what was it? You got 8 on you? What did you have?
9, 10.
What was yours? 8. And then did you want to check it?
Come here.
Yeah, come on up. And so what we're doing, and we can actually, I'll stand up with her. So now what we're looking at right here is, this is the heart area. And so let's have you practice again with someone needs to open that up. Is that if you, and we make sure we don't lock the door, okay? And when you squeeze here, you're rubbing it like this, right? And you're going, yes, 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 no, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 no, no, no. Yes, 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 no, no, no. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you touch your heart, and we go, and you're going to rub this while you're touching it, and go negative Google.
Negative Google.
0. 1, 2, 3. Is it getting sticky right there around 3 a little bit? Do you feel it?
My fingers get sticky.
Yes. Negative Google.
Negative Google.
0, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So what you're doing is you're checking the flow of energy into your heart meridian. How cool is that? And where is it coming from?
Nowhere.
Nowhere.
To here, through you.
To here through you. And we understand that when we're checking things, that we can check nutrition and different things that relate with this. And a lot of doctors are checking organ points. And also they've talked about this with acupuncture and different things for thousands of years. But what we're checking really is the bioenergy, or the flow. And the flow is coming from it's a flow. You see? Thanks. And so did you like that? Okay, great.
Yay.
And so now what we're looking at is that you can test an organ. So we just checked the heart, right? Now we can do the same thing with stomach. And you can squeeze here. That's on your left hand. And it's right here, right there. In where the thumb and forefinger are.
Right.
And you squeeze in here and see if it's painful. So you squeeze in the web there. There you go. Okay, and if it's painful there, that indicates stuck stomach chi. And of course, the place that we would check that is right here. So if we're going to check 0 point on our stomach, you're going to hold up your hands while you're putting your attention on this part of your belly, which is you have your nipples here a little lower in the middle, and it's right here in your upper abdomen, and you count. Negative Google. 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and mine's about 9, 10, which is 9. 10 is neutral, 100%, meaning that you're having 100% flow into your stomach area, and that's checking the 0 point energy there. What did you get?
I got 9.
9. What did you get?
I got 60.
I think I got 2.
2, 0, 1, 2, right? So you're just a little stuck on the stomach. So now what we're looking at.
I love the metaphor of the clog. Like a drain clog, like you can see that it's not flowing.
Right, and of course for thousands of years, that's what they've looked at with acupuncture, is they're looking at opening up chi or energy. But where, and of course thousands is funny because of course we know with bodies of light that we see a lot of past lives that are millions of years, thousands of lifetimes, which we have other civilizations. Stay tuned because we're going to be talking about spaceships and backwards engineering and 0 point, and so there's a lot of stuff coming. So just know this is going to get really deep. But as we come in and looking at the stomach, what we're looking at is if it's clogged, it'll be painful on the left hand, and you just checked your 0 point, how much flow is on the stomach. Now we're going to come here on the liver, which is on your right side, and then that's your right hand. And if you look at the web of your right hand, and you squeeze in here, right between the thumb and forefinger in the palm, that's your liver point. And if that's painful, that indicates low liver chi. And if we're going to count the number which is the 0 point number, how much number is flowing into your liver. You take your right nipple, come down about 2 inches, and count. Negative Google. Everyone say it. Negative Google.
Negative
0.
Google. 0.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mine gets sticky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Around 7. So my liver is a little bit clogged. I'm about 7. What were you at?
6.
I got
6, 9.
I got 10.
10.
And what's interesting is how like my stomach, which is a 6, I can actually feel a little more pain here.
Right.
And my liver, doesn't hurt at all.
Right. And so we're going to actually be talking about your 0 point flow and testing it, because you can understand if people say, oh, I'm an amazing 0 point healer and everything, and they're a 0, they're not. Yeah. There's actually no flow whatsoever. You understand that with bodies of light, what you're doing is you're opening up huge amounts of energy to flow through you. So you're opening up this interdimensional energy, this 0 point energy. And we're also going to be talking about some exciting things in the future with astral travel, remote viewing, how that relates with 0 point, world peace, a lot of different things. So stay tuned, because this gets really deep.
And how you fit into this whole thing.
And how you fit in. So this is like really fun stuff.
Yeah.
So we have the liver, which is the right hand, and we checked here. Now the last one is pancreas. Mm-hmm. And of course, pancreas is the right thumb. And so when we're going to check that, you squeeze the right thumb right here
at the base of the thumb,
right in the palm. And if it's painful, that indicates low pancreas chi. But of course, if we're going to check right here, and this is like a little bit, you take your left nipple, come down about 4 inches down, and then check your pancreas region, and we're going to count it, and do the fingers here. You do smooth and see what number gets sticky on it. Negative Google, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm a 9, 10, so my pancreas is doing pretty good on this left side.
Yeah, mine too.
Now, you can also check the 0 point on the thumb if you're having a hard time, because the pancreas is a little harder to find, and you can squeeze where the base of the thumb is in the palm, and you can count there too if you can learn to do it separate. So negative Google, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's the pancreas. We're checking the 0 point flow on the pancreas. Now, we got to...
short timeout for how amazing is that? You're testing your own organs.
Yeah. And we really want you to understand that, and I know we go talk about this in a way. The reason I'm talking about 0 point so much is, number one, is because people are talking about it a lot. And I want you to understand very simply, 0 point is the portal. So if you look at the 0, it's the potential to flow a lot of energy. See, you are a limitless being of light that has the potential to flow. So all 0 point is saying is that you have potential.
Okay, I totally misunderstood. I thought the 0 point was where you were 0. I didn't realize that was where all the flow happens.
Yeah, that's where all the flow happens. And it's potential flow.
I keep testing these
and it's
people.
Your potential, and it is your potential to flow limitless quantities of light through you.
Right.
To everything you do being half.
And so let's all put our fingers up like this.
0.
And say 0 point
0 point
is the potential.
Is the potential.
Is the potential.
For flow.
For flow.
That's exciting.
Okay, and so as a limitless, and also here's another thing when we look at this. You know what else I'm noticing when I do this?
What?
Yeah.
Doesn't that look a lot like the Eye of Ra?
Yeah.
It's everywhere, isn't it?
It's
does,
the
actually.
eye.
It actually does.
The eye, which is like the interdimensional possibility of flow. You understand, in the ancient world, they understood 0 point.
Not as 0, but as a flow.
And when you do bodies of light, what happens is that you can experience 0 point. So if your stomach, your heart, your liver, your pancreas reflex point hurt, you can experience 0 point healing those organs when you do bodies of light.
Yeah, and we're actually, you're gonna any of those at home, Yeah, any of those at home that had that, we're actually going to do bodies of light with you right now. And I see us maybe even do bodies of light twice today so that you can see how powerful it is and how you can increase your 0 point energy. And that, quite frankly, if a person is real low, let's say, let's go grab that candle there right beside you and let's test it. A lot of people are kind of like that candle. And bring it over here. Okay, you hold it here. Okay, a lot of people are kind of like that candle. There's a lot of potential there, but they're really burned out. It's true. Okay? And their energy, very much like this candle. And when you test them, if you look around a lot of people's heads, you go negative Google 0. So I want you to see this. Everyone test this at home. Test that candle. Let me put it here maybe. I don't know if you can focus in on it. And then everyone test. Negative Google 0. Test that candle and tell me what number that is.
0.
Negative Google 0. Did you know that
energy.
a lot of people are like that burned out candle? If you look around their head, you go negative Google 0. They're burned out. Mm-hmm. You understand that these subtle energies we have to understand for our health, our wealth, our happiness, our evolution of consciousness, everything. Everything on this planet right now depends upon us understanding this subtle energy that we're starting to test right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Understands on unlocking your 0 point and on allowing it to flow. Okay, most people, you check around their head, they're 0 because they're stuck. They are so constipated energetically that there's no flow. There's a possibility, but there's none there. Okay? It's like a big old black hole or a big old, stuck flow. And of course, I'm going to make a joke, A lot of people need a light enema. And so the thing is, do bodies of light. It's like a light enema, okay?
Which is really simple and great.
so it's very simple, okay? So now what we're going to do is we're all going to do bodies of light.
Yay.
And very simply, why does bodies of light work?
Oh, good question.
Okay, and what is it that's causing us to open up 0 point energy when we say bodies of light? And hold your hands like this. Everyone hold their hands and say, I direct the light of the universe.
I direct the light of the universe.
Into my hands.
Into my hands.
I direct the light of the universe.
I direct the light of the universe.
Into my hands.
Into my hands.
I direct the light of the universe.
I direct the light of the universe.
Into my hands.
Into my hands.
I direct the light of the universe.
I direct the light of the universe.
Into my hands.
Into my hands.
I direct the light of the universe.
I direct the light of the universe.
Into my hands.
My
Into my
hands.
hands.
My hands are burning.
So now, I know a lot of people here doing bodies of light. So are you feeling it? Feeling the tingle?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? So the thing is that now at home, if you're not feeling it, it's just because you're too clogged up. But after we do bodies of light, it's going to be better. Now that tingle in your hands is energy. And it's based upon the viewpoint, and everyone repeat after me, where attention goes.
Where attention goes.
Energy flows.
Energy flows.
Okay? So now, what are you putting your attention on? Are you putting your attention on your best life? On health? On wealth? On happiness? On success? Or are you putting your attention somewhere else? Problems, stresses, sicknesses, sadnesses. You notice that when you put your attention on it, the energy will flow. Everyone say, you put your attention on it.
You put your attention on it.
The energy will flow.
The energy will flow.
Right? And so those are some of the unlucky people. They get in a car accident, and a ticket, and this problem, and lose their job, and have a problem. See, the key is that you can break that negative pattern, that dwindling spiral of actually a black hole of suffering, which would be like a negative 0 point or a dark 0 point path, which means that you're going into the black hole. You're going into the suffering, into the lower vibration, into the negativity. Now, the only thing that will, and I start coughing about negativity, the only thing that will get you out of it is what?
Light.
The light. And I'll tell you why. And everyone repeat after me. Light and dark energy.
Light and dark energy.
Cannot occupy.
Cannot occupy.
The same space.
The same space.
And I'll prove it to you. If you have a dark room, and we have a dark room and we light up a candle, darkness cannot exist in the light. Everyone say, darkness cannot exist in the light.
Darkness cannot exist in the light.
So in that candle, and if you're flowing light, the darkness can't be there. So when you have that candle, the darkness all around leaves, because darkness is merely a lack of light. So it's a lack of flow. It's a lack of 0 point. It's a lack of anything at all.
Which is a very powerful statement.
Right.
That you can make your light from darkness, your life, from darkness to light, to your best life, by bringing in more light.
And that's, of course,
You
what
do.
Bodies of Light does. And
Exactly.
when you say it, it happens. And we're going to do this right now. In other videos, you'll understand more about Bodies of Light and understand like the 8 bodies and a lot of the stuff that we're going to do. But right now, just say it with us. And you have to say it because you have to have the vibration of the words open up over 44,000 doors of energy to heal you and attract your best life. So say it with us right now. We're going to say it. And we're going to do the universal edition. I am the temple of the universe.
I am the temple of the universe.
Remember, you got to say it. You got to be saying it with us. So if you didn't say it, I'm going to back up and make you say it again. See, I'm trying to make you remember. I'm the temple of the universe.
I am the temple of the universe.
The light of the universe dwells within me.
The light of the universe dwells within me.
Each of my 8 bodies
Each of my 8 bodies
contains zillions of intelligences.
contains zillions of intelligences.
Here and now.
Here
Here and now.
Directly connected
Directly connected
to the light of the universe.
to the light of the universe.
All of my 8 chakras
All of my 8
chakras.
chakras
and bodies of being
and bodies of
Bodies of
being
being
are now fully open
are now fully open
to the light of the universe.
to the light of the universe.
I am at one with the universe.
I am at one with the universe.
My spirit is awake
My spirit is awake
and fully open to the universe.
And fully open to the universe.
My spirit receives
My
My
spirit
spirit
receives
receives
all divine communication
all divine
divine
communication
communication
from the universe.
from the universe.
Universal pure light
Universal pure light
shines upon every aspect
shines upon every aspect
of my etheric body.
of my etheric body.
I thank my universe
I thank my universe
for your bells
for your bells
of levitating power,
of levitating power,
raising me upwards toward the heavens
raising me upwards towards the heavens,
and the infinitely powerful
and the infinitely powerful
blue shield
blue shield
of electromagnetic insulation,
of
electromagnetic insulation,
which allows only universal light within.
which allows only universal light within.
Now, that's a stopgap. You see? So we're only allowing the light to flow, not the darkness. How cool is that?
Love it.
Right? And so we're going to keep going. Where am I at on it? It's
Universal pure light shines upon every aspect of your astral body.
yeah, universal pure light
Universal pure
Universal
light
pure light
shines upon every aspect
shines upon every aspect
of my astral body.
of my astral body.
Be awake and alert,
Be awake and alert,
my astral body.
my
my astral body.
I thank my universe
I thank my universe
for easy and relaxed
for
easy and relaxed
astral travel,
astral travel,
perfect control,
perfect control
and spiritual peace.
and
and spiritual peace.
Universal pure light
Universal pure light
shines upon every aspect
shines upon every aspect
of my mental body.
of my mental body.
I thank my universe
I
I
thank
thank
my
my
universe
universe
for accurate memory,
for accurate memory,
appropriate intelligence,
appropriate intelligence,
proper revelation,
proper
proper
revelation,
revelation,
and divine timing
and
divine timing
of righteous decisions.
of
of righteous decisions.
Universal pure light
Universal pure light
shines upon every aspect
shines upon every aspect
of my physical body.
of my physical body.
This light shines
This light shines
from above down
from
above down
and inside out,
and
and inside out,
through every cell,
through every cell,
traveling from my brain,
traveling from my brain,
through my forehead and throat,
through my forehead and throat,
permeating all cells of my heart,
permeating all cells of my heart,
following every part
following every part
of my digestive system,
my
of my
digestive
digestive system,
including my stomach,
including my stomach,
liver,
liver,
and intestines,
and
and intestines,
flowing from my cranium,
flowing from my cranium,
through my spine,
my spine,
to the sacral base,
to the sacral base,
creating divine stability,
creating divine stability,
through my arms and hands,
through my arms and hands,
legs and feet.
legs
legs,
and feet.
feet.
I direct the light
I direct light
to charge
to charge
my entire nervous system
my entire nervous system
and shine
and
and
shine
shine
through every blood cell,
Through every
every
blood
blood cell,
creating perfect
creating
creating
perfect
perfect
homeostasis.
homeostasis.
All,
As I said that, I could feel it. I was like, oh,
yeah. So you see, like, where's this energy coming from?
nowhere.
Nowhere. It's 0 point. To here through you, you're allowing the healing light, the healing essence of the universe
wow.
to heal you. Right?
Yes.
And so all cells
All
All
cells.
cells
composing my physical body
composing my physical body
through the universe inside
through the universe inside
are in a perfect
are in
in
perfect
and divine balance.
and divine balance.
I thank my universe
I thank my universe
for keeping me at all
for
times
keeping me at all times
in perfect health.
in perfect
Perfect
health.
health.
Universal pure light
Universal pure light
shines upon every part
shines upon every part
of every atom
Of
every atom
within me.
within me.
Universal pure light
Universal pure light
shines upon the outermost band
Shines upon the outermost band
of all atoms within me,
of all atoms within me,
vitalizing and energizing the bands
vitalizing and
energizing
energizing
the
the
bands
band
to perfect spin and balance.
perfect spin and balance.
balance.
I thank my universe
I
I
thank
thank
my
my
universe
universe
for divine energy.
for
divine
divine energy.
Universal pure light
Universal pure light
shines upon the middle rings
shines upon the middle
middle
rings
rings
of all atoms within me,
of all
atoms
atoms
within
within me,
vitalizing and energizing the rings
vitalizing and
energizing
energizing
rings
rings
to perfect spin and balance.
to perfect spin and balance.
balance.
Thank you for healing
Thank you for healing
all inherited factors
All inherited factors
and also for the many
And
and
also for the
many
many
genetic blessings
genetic
genetic
blessings
blessings
of my ancestors.
of
of
my
my
ancestors.
ancestors.
Thank you for healing
Thank you for healing
all past life karmic patterns.
all
Past
past
life
karmic
karmic patterns.
Universal pure light
Universal pure light
shines upon the innermost band
shines upon the innermost
most
band
band
of all atoms within me,
of all atoms within me,
vitalizing and energizing the bands
vitalizing and energizing the band
to perfect spin and balance.
perfect spin and balance.
Thank you for healing
Thank you for healing
all traumatic
all
traumatic
occlusions
occlusions
over my entire existence.
over my entire
existence.
existence.
Universal pure intelligence
Universal
Pure
pure
intelligence
exists
Exists
within every core
within every core
of every atom
of
every atom
within me.
within me.
It is that intelligence
It is
that
that
intelligence
intelligence
which is the nothingness
which is the nothingness
that creates the somethingness
that
creates
creates
the
the
somethingness
somethingness
of my existence.
of
of my
my
existence.
existence.
Thank you
Thank you
for creating the somethingness
for
creating
creating the
the somethingness
somethingness
from the nothingness.
from the
the
nothingness.
Do you get what you just said? Do you get the somethingness from the nothingness flowing through you? Everything around you is an illusion, but it flows through you and you create it. You see? There really is nothing creating a lot of something with a lot of energy and a lot of flow. And it comes from you. And this path into the light that we're encouraging you to follow with Bodies of Light is a path of higher vibration, of everything to its penultimate pleasure and health and wealth. It really is
Your best life?
your best life. It really is a blessed, miraculous. It's akin to the Wizard of Oz and following the yellow brick road. But yet at the end of it, you realize that the magic is you. And that that the wizard is real, but the wizard is you. I don't know, what do you think about that? It's like,
I like it.
I like it.
it's
That's what I liked
I
about
love how
that.
you're able to channel these different ideas, and I'm like, oh, wow, that's a great way to put it.
That's what
Yeah.
I liked about that movie is that the message was, it's all you.
Yeah.
yeah, and the different aspects of, as she met the different people, but and you understand that as you follow this path, that if everything is going wrong in your life, it's because you're going the wrong way. It's because
It's a clue.
it's a clue. Clue Because this path into light is full of pleasure. It's full of,
Let's say that again.
yeah, everyone repeat. The path into light
The path into the light
is full
is full
of pleasure.
pleasure.
So you really, if you're really letting 0 point and letting a lot of energy flow through you, it's going to feel really, really good. Have you been in the audience, like you've noticed some good things happening? Yeah? The things are better, getting better? Yeah. So it's very interesting doing this. And it's a real thing that you're going to experience. And yet you realize in all this that it's the flow.
And it keeps getting better
And it keeps getting better.
and better, and you keep going higher and higher and higher and higher. And there's a higher level where you can't even like explain it to someone that it's at this level of no blockage. When you release your dark core, it's the only people that can really understand that are people that also have released the dark core.
Exactly.
I was thinking about that yesterday.
And also, of course, you would say another definition of someone who's released their dark core and who's become a limitless being of light, you could say you're a 0 point master.
Yeah.
So it's like another qualification. You have the ability to flow. This
As opposed to a 0.
Yeah, you have the ability to flow huge amounts, and we're going to be getting into testing how high you are. And yeah,
No, she just discovered now that what 0 point really is, and me too actually, because you were saying 0 point.
There it is, 0 point.
What is this 0 point? That you had not quite explained that to me before, and now I understand that in this video, which is great.
I was actually
It makes perfect sense.
I was actually making a joke because I know a number of practitioners who are teaching 0 point technology using the tools that they're selling.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're a 0.
Right.
So that used to be
And
my
the problem
joke.
is if a person is a 0 and the tool is a 0, and the tool is just flowing, a lot of these tools just have conductivity,
Right.
and it's just people are calling it 0 point because it's cool. But the thing is, the 0 point is really you as a limitless being of light with the capability to flow energy. And some of it people can feel like the conductivity of your electromagnetic field, but you have to be quite high. And so your energy is going through these things. But what we're trying to let you know is that in order to open up the 0 point, you really need to be doing bodies of light. I know of nothing quicker and faster than doing it. So let's of course keep doing our bodies of light.
May the light
And
of the
so
universe.
and it's may the light of the universe
May the light of the universe
enter and stimulate
enter and stimulate
every outer band,
every
Outer band,
middle rings,
Middle
middle rings,
inner band,
Inner
inner band,
and core within me.
and core within me.
May the light of the universe
May the light of the universe
enter every core
enter every core
of every atom within,
of every atom within,
igniting them in succession,
igniting them in succession,
transforming each atom
transforming each atom
atom
into an atomic sun,
into an atomic sun,
together forming
together forming
the universal light of the universe
the universal light of the universe
within me.
within me.
Thank you for shining
Thank you for shining
universal pure light
universal pure light
into all 8 of my bodies,
into all 8 of my bodies,
igniting them in succession
igniting them in succession,
and connecting me fully and wholly
and connecting me fully and wholly
to the divine light of creation
to the divine light of creation
of this
of this
and every other universe.
and
every
every
other
other universe.
Here again, the end of bodies of light is plugging you into interdimensional energy. Okay, there's a viewpoint that everything in this universe is being held in by other universes, and that those other universes are flowing and they're harmonizing in and out of this universe. The key is this: it's flow. Everyone say the key is this.
the key is this
It's the flow.
is the flow.
And it's fun to flow.
And Shakespeare rewritten would be to flow or not to flow is the answer. Everyone say, is the question. Sorry, everyone say to flow
To flow
or not to flow
Or
not to flow.
is the question.
is the question.
You see, that's the whole thing. And you realize as you do a lot of bodies of light, as you walk this path into the light, that you really start flowing to everything. You start loving everything. the energy, your heart chakra's open, your stomach's open, your liver's open, you're loving everything. Other people feel the energy around you.
Yes.
You become, and everyone say this, I am becoming
I am becoming
an oasis
An oasis
of creative vibration.
of creative vibration.
Right?
So exciting.
So you're allowing this flow from nowhere to here through you as you create this oasis of creative energy and positive, positive things. And honestly, just from a regular, if we're going to come down and bring it to a human level, which I don't necessarily want to do, but I'm going to bring it there. The greatest gift is your good mood, your happiness. Everyone say the greatest gift
The
Greatest gift.
is my good mood and
Is
my
my
happiness.
My good mood, my happiness.
So when you're in a good mood and you're happy, you really change everything around you. And as you're doing Bodies of Light, that happiness and that good mood is really powerful. It's really moving around and changing things and really doing great things, And so, so you really keep that in mind. And so we're going to keep doing our Bodies of Light. I know we keep stopping during this.
Speaking of connectivity, it's time for the Buddha breath.
Right. So yeah, we're about to do the breath. And so what is the breath in Bodies of Light? The breath is the pump, we always say the breath is the pump. And it's also the breath is a physical flow of 0 point energy through the body. And what it's doing is it's connecting, if you put your tongue in the roof of your mouth, it's connecting, there's like a tornado at the back of your head, and there's little tornadoes in your eyes, and it's a suction of energy from above down and inside out. And so, tongue in the roof. And we say, keep the tongue on the roof of your mouth. Keep the tongue on the roof of your mouth. See, that's a special breath. Tongue on the roof. Breathe in.
That's good.
And we also say do them in threes, multiples of 3, 9, or 27 breath whenever you're doing Bodies of Light. And so, but that's a flow. Now, where is everything flowing from? Nowhere. To here through you, right? So this is the ultimate in 0 point energy when you do Bodies of Light.
And it shows that you don't really need any tools. The greatest tool is your body.
Yeah, it's you, and
It's
you and
you.
your body. Yeah.
You
So
are the tool.
you are the tool. Of course, it
You're
is
the battery.
fun. I've loved things that
Exactly.
have that are transmitting energy. I love that people feel it. When I hold a crystal and then my energy is going through the crystal, the 0 point energy is coming from me. But
Right.
it's nice to feel it.
Yeah.
It's okay. But it's so funny.
fun.
It's fun. But I'll tell you, it's funny to see people with these tools thinking that the tool is doing
the
it,
tool,
and
right?
it's not.
I can tell you though, recognizing 0 point energy, I can remember some of my past lives where I used to build 0 point technology.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just these little tools. I
No,
used to build like
Pyramids.
big pyramids
Huge.
and plants and engineer marbles. That's what it would be considered today.
Actually, you could have looked at it, and since we're going to go into it right now, the pyramids of Egypt, a lot of us have seen on other planets.
Yeah.
So it's not just Earth that we've seen these pyramids. We've seen cultures that were similar to
Yes,
this.
0 point technology is a universal. It's universal. It's the light.
Yeah,
That's
and
it.
you really could look at the pyramids as a big battery, because they had way back when they were very shiny and white, and you had like a gold top, so it was like a copper top on the top of the battery, and inside of it they had a lot of conductivity, but the covering of the pyramid was kind of like an insulator. So you had the top of the pyramid and you had an insulator. So you could have looked at these pyramids as big 0 point energy converters that were just raising the vibration
converters,
of
definitely.
Earth and or at least of those areas to help the peoples become more intelligent and more productive. And so, and you understand that we have to evolve, and this is what I want you to understand, is a lot of the information from the ancients was so much further along than we are now. And that if we have hopes to evolve, it has to be okay for these subtle energies to be understood scientifically, to be tested. What we're doing is very double blind. I challenge any scientists in any major institution to show up and test the double blind merits of bioenergetics and of the bioenergetic testing that we do with bodies of light. Anyone, any scientific institution in the world, I challenge you to come scientifically test that this is a new bioenergetic language that mankind is destined to help mankind evolve to that next big level. What were you going to say about he's worked on a lot of these machines on other planets,
the
right?
big one.
I have a lot of lives where I was as an artist in this lifetime. I remember having a lot of lives where I was an engineer, and I was definitely inventing these different technologies, and it works. It's real, and this is something that our planet needs right now. I'm actually looking for investors that are willing to help me so that I can start building centers in different countries and different places that are going to raise the vibration of the planet. This is real.
In at least the areas, right?
And this special centers of energy to raise the vibration of the energy, they're also connecting to a grid of energy that is worldwide. You understand? Right. So this is going to help the entire planet. This is.
Right, and then we, of course, as he loves to talk about pillars of creation, is that each of us, as we release our dark core, we're like a big pyramid. We're like a big pillar of creation.
And we are connecting to that grid, and worldwide grid. When you release your dark core, you really connect to it. And just you following the path into light, doing bodies of light, releasing your dark core, you being your best life every day and shining and being super bright can really make this entire world become a better place. We really want to have light bearers across the entire planet release their dark core, millions of them, tens of millions of people follow this path into the light, learn these techniques, and we, of course, also want to challenge. I really want to see a new renaissance.
A much higher renaissance.
One world renaissance.
Yeah.
Kind of like what happened back in Italy at some point. How all of a sudden there was all of this art and all of this amazing opening of beautiful things, you understand? Like women dressing up beautiful and homosexuality being open. That's what we want. Yeah, the whole thing is that we see visions. We see visions of possible futures, and that's, of course, a very 0 point thing. When you release your dark core, you tend to see a lot of futures, possible futures. Even some things simple like where you get a lot of deja vu, where you'll see a vision that may even only be a week from now, and then the exact thing happens, or a day from now, or you see the parking space that opens up. It's really freaky, but the whole thing is this is all 0 point energy. This is all independent of time and space. But what we're trying to get you to understand is that this is a creative energy that you're opening up to. You're opening up to a creative vibration. You're following a creative path that heals you and helps your life in every way. And, of course, part of that's the breath. But let's finish the body's light before we get into talking about everything. So now we're going to do Zillion, which is limitless energy for the beginning of the Q, which is, of course, in the Bodies of Light book and where we talk about it. It's interdimensional energy. It is the 0 point. That's what the Q is. So if you look at the letter Q, we're talking about the flow. So the Q, which is in Bodies of Light, is talking about 0 point. But even though I don't say 0 point in the Q, I'm talking about interdimensional energy, which is at the core of what Bodies of Light is. And so this is what we're doing now. First, and I'll explain as the Q a little deeper. The first Q is Zillion. And so what we're doing is we're going infinitely high on the intention of the energy that we want to flow through all the doors that you opened up. So we're doing Zillion, then we're coming down. If you look at a waveform, we're coming down into septillion, which is 1 with 24 zeros. Then we're coming up to Google, which is 1 and 100 zeros, and Googleplex, which is 1 with a Google number of zeros, which is a high number. So it's like with a waveform. So as you're doing the Q, it's actually a wave of energy that you're doing to bring in. I know I don't explain this a lot, but I might as well here because this is one of the secrets on doing the Q in Bodies of Light. So let's do it. I direct the light of the universe.
I direct the light of the universe.
1 zillion times 1 zillion.
1 zillion times 1 zillion.
Into every core.
Into every core.
Of every atom.
Of every atom.
Within me.
Within me.
Breathe. Tongue through your mouth. So that's like you have an intention for limitless energy there. Zillion, Hypothetical limitless number. Next one, septillion, 1 with 24 zeros. I direct the light of the universe.
I direct the light of the universe.
1 septillion.
1 septillion.
Times 1 septillion.
Times 1 septillion.
Into every core.
Into every core.
Of every atom.
Of every atom.
Within me.
Within me.
Breathe. Breathe. So that's 1 with 24 zeros. Now we have 1 with 100 zeros. Google. I direct the light of the universe.
I direct the light of the universe.
1 Google.
One
Google.
Times 1 Google.
Times
Times
1
one
Google.
Google.
Into every core.
Into every core.
Of every atom.
Of every atom.
Within me.
Within me.
Breathe. Breathe. Tongue through your mouth. Now, Googleplex is even a higher number. I direct the light of the universe.
I
direct
direct
the
the
light
light
of
of
the
the universe.
1 Googleplex.
1 Googleplex.
Times 1 Googleplex.
Times 1 Googleplex.
Times 1 Googleplex.
Times 1 Googleplex.
Into every core.
Into every core.
Of every atom.
Of every atom.
Within me.
Within me.
Breathe. I can feel the tingles. And of course, I'm going to do this is a more advanced video. I'm going to do the advanced one, which is Googleplex times the power of Googleplex. It's another higher number. I direct the light of the universe.
I direct the light of the universe.
1 Googleplex.
1 Googleplex.
Times the power of Googleplex.
Times the power.
Times the power of
Times
Googleplex.
the power.
Times the power of
Times the
Googleplex.
power.
Into every core.
Into every core.
Of every atom.
Of every atom.
Within me.
Within me.
Breathe. I'm feeling the tingles on that one too. And then now we're igniting again. Igniting each atom in succession.
Igniting each atom in
succession.
succession.
Transforming each atom
Transforming each atom
into an atomic sun.
Into an atomic sun.
Together forming
Together forming
the universal light of the universe
the universal light of the universe.
within me.
within me.
Breathe.
Oh my God.
Ooh, I just want to take off.
That's so good.
Now we're going to move this into our heart, and then you can test what we were checking before. I direct the light of the universe.
I direct the light of the universe.
1 Googleplex.
1 Googleplex.
Times the power of Googleplex.
Times the power of
Times the
Googleplex.
power of Googleplex.
Times the power of Googleplex.
Times the power of Googleplex.
Times the power of Googleplex.
Into my heart.
Into my
My
heart.
heart.
Breathe. I direct the light of the universe.
I direct the light of the universe.
1 Googleplex.
1
1
Googleplex.
Googleplex.
Times the power of Googleplex.
Times the power of Googleplex.
Times the power of Googleplex.
Times the
Power
power
of
of
Googleplex.
Times the power of Googleplex.
Times the
Power
power
of
of
Googleplex.
Into my stomach.
Into my stomach.
Breathe. Keep the tongue in the roof of your mouth. Your liver. I direct the light of the universe.
I
I
direct
direct
the
the
light
light
of
of
the
the universe.
1 Googleplex.
1 Googleplex.
Times the power of Googleplex.
Times the
the
power
power
of
of
Googleplex.
Times the power of Googleplex.
Times the
the
power
power
of
of
Googleplex.
Times the power of
Times
Googleplex.
the
Times the
power
power
of
of
Googleplex.
Into my liver.
Into
my
my
liver.
liver.
Breathe. I direct the light of the universe.
I direct the light of the universe.
1 Googleplex.
1
1
Googleplex.
Googleplex.
Times the power of Googleplex.
Times the power of Googleplex.
Times the power of Googleplex.
Times
Times
the
the
power
power
of
of
Googleplex.
Times the power of Googleplex.
Times the power of Googleplex.
Into my pancreas.
Into
my
my
pancreas.
pancreas.
Breathe.
Oh, feels so good.
We always do my best life. I direct the light of the universe.
I direct the light of the universe.
1 Googleplex.
1
Googleplex.
Times the power of
Times
Googleplex.
the power of Googleplex.
Times the power of Googleplex.
Times the power of Googleplex.
Times the power of
Times the
Googleplex.
power of Googleplex.
Into my best life.
Into
my
my
best
best
life.
life.
Breathe. 9 breath. Keep breathing. Come on. So it's 9 breath. Now, What is that?
Wow.
That is a 0 Point master right there, all of you.
Oh,
you know
that's
why?
fun.
Because you were flowing energy through you, and it was literally encircling the earth like over and over and over and over. This energy was so powerful. It was changing. You're holding your best life intention, and it was changing so very much. It was changing where your parking space is going to be tomorrow, what you're going to eat, what's going on, the traffic lights,
How much money you're going to make tomorrow?
the money that's coming.
How many cool
You
people you're
understand
gonna meet
that this
tomorrow?
energy, you're so powerful. This 0 Point energy is it, especially my best life, right? Is there something else? You guys want to be wealthy? You want to have more other things? Anything else you want to do on this?
Let's do.
Attract-
Money?
Raising the vibration of Earth.
We'll do that. We'll do that
Let's
too.
do into my divine family, my healthy family.
Okay, we'll do family. Okay, so we'll do, repeat after me. I direct the light of the universe.
I direct light of the
light
universe.
One Googleplex.
One
One Google
Googleplex.
Plex.
Times the power of Googleplex.
Times the power of Google.
Times the power of Googleplex.
Times the power of Google.
Times the power of Googleplex.
Times the power of Google.
Into raising the vibration of Earth.
To raising the vibration of
Earth.
Earth.
Breathe. We love doing this because at our level we get much higher as we give energy to the whole planet.
Yeah, it's like a shortcut.
And then we're also going to, let's do our family and into healing our family. Healing my family. You ready? I direct the light of the universe.
I direct the light of the universe.
One Googleplex.
One
Googleplex.
Times the power of Googleplex.
Times the power of
Times the power of Googleplex.
Times the power of Google.
Times the power of
Times the
Googleplex.
power of Google.
Into healing my family.
Into healing my family.
Breathe. So you could have family in California or Russia or Paris or London
Heaven.
or heaven. She sends energy to her mother all the time, and her mother's already passed away.
Yeah.
And you know what's so funny is her mother loves giving her tips from the other side,
Yes.
right? And we always say it's not insider trading when they're dead. Right? You know, it's like they all love talking to each other up there, don't they?
They do.
It's definitely,
You know,
it's
it's
fun talking to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun to see like people who are gone, who are maybe talking to like famous people in the past, like
Yeah.
writers.
Yes.
Like we
Yeah.
had one section where we were talking to this like esoteric lady, Blavatsky madame. We were talking.
Yeah.
She was
Yes,
like,
right.
and like they had like videos and books about her, and it's just like, oh my god, she was like such a like harsh and lady, and then she's like such a cool,
She's
fun
a
girl.
sweetheart.
She's
Yes,
like,
yeah.
she's
Blavatsky
like-
is a
yeah.
sweetheart.
Yeah, she's like cracking up. All
Yeah,
the time.
the whole thing is this: is that these subtle energies, this 0 Point energy, this has to be more common knowledge. This needs to be understood, and also we're going to get into testing because you're really high now, and so you're going to test how high is my. Everyone go. I'm going to test how high my 0 Point is.
I'm gonna test how my
That's
0
how high
points.
my 0 point is.
Okay, so this is where we test how much energy we have, and this is where we put our hand here, and then I'm going to try to.
Try to
have her
face
hold
him,
it.
like,
And so it's
yeah,
like
me and
this,
that's
okay?
Cynthia, like,
So
maybe
your
like
hand here and we
forward.
test. So
So you get
negative Google,
negative Google.
0. And
Zero.
so you're checking to see how high 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 100, 1,000,
10,000,
10,000,
100,000,
100,000, million, billion, trillion, septillion,
Google.
Google, Googleplex. And so most people will be around, 1,000, 10,000, million, billion.
At
Most
the
of you,
best.
we're of course, I'm going to tell you guys where I'm at. So you can have something to look forward to. So I'm at million, billion, trillion, septillion, Googleplex, Googleplex, Googleplex times Googleplex, 0, 9, 10. I'm Googleplex to the power of 10. Okay, so when I say limitless, I can say you can get really high. And this is a real number that you can test. And as we get up, we can...
And it's really easy to get there.
And actually,
Yes.
even a person who's lower, I can use my battery and they can test me by me holding their skin, touching somewhere on their
Right.
skin, and then they can actually test how high I am. But the whole thing is this. What matters is this. And there's a lot of people who are 0 or 10 or... Now here's the number. Here's what you understand. Anything below a 10, see, we're all really high here on the video at home. We're all like high as a kite right now. But you gotta understand, whenever you test yourself and you're a 2, that means you have 20% light and 80% dark, because 10 is neutral. So if a person is a 2, it's 80%, they're an 80% dark worker. So if you have a massage therapist who's working on you who's a 2, they're actually making you sicker. They're putting their toxins in you.
And that's very important.
So all massage therapists should be doing bodies of light, and they should be cleansing and letting go of the dark energy after every session.
And what about going to a healer whose energy is actually lower
than yours?
You're healing them.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of people don't understand is that in this system you can learn to test. And you can check, and you check a massage therapist, and if they're a 0 and you're a 1,000,000, and they work on you, you wonder why you'll feel sick.
Can I give you like example, like one of those, like my sister, she had a baby recently, and then my mom, she used to, oh my God, I'm going to see her, and then she was like, of course she works all day, she works really hard, and then she absorbs all these people, all the emotions and the traffic. She goes through the public transportation and the bus, and then she goes home and she's full of that, and then she goes back home and she sees this granddaughter, and of course, you know, when we touch somebody, we transmit the energy, either it's good or bad energy, and it's not their energy, but you know, she absorbs from somebody else, and then more often the kid's gonna be crying all night long, it's gonna be a little stomach pain, and so I told her, it's like, why don't you do bodies light at home, you supercharge it, do at least 3 bodies of lights, and you go to see your granddaughter, and then she feels great, you know, everybody's feeling great, and actually the kid's gonna be sleeping so much better, because you know, it's not absorbing anything else. You'd be healing your granddaughter, you'd be healing your daughter, and you'd be healing the whole family there. So, and she's like, oh my, yeah, that's true. And after that, she's doing every single time before seeing her granddaughter, which is, you know, it's really enlightening thing.
So if you ever want to have peace with your children, start doing bodies of light. And the key
help
is
them, ask them. You know, when I just started doing it, I remember I had a friend Jeffrey, and then once he came with his wife to my house. I used to live at the other place, and then we were just sitting there, and we're doing like a light tennis, like Lee says. We were just sitting in front of each other, and we're just doing bodies of light. And the key is to, like, right now we're doing bodies of light all together, and like we're all like zooming up so much faster, because like bands it up from back and forth.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's really good to do with like your friend, with your family, with your loved one, with your date, with anyone. Your grandparents, your kids, just do it to them, and you're actually going to be helping each other. You're like bouncing back and forth. The energy is going to be like going higher, like from one another to another one. It's like boom, 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 getting higher. And everybody feel like much more tingly. It's like a little faster too. It's like a little
It's amazing. It's amazing.
It's fun.
It's kind of like today, the 3 of us went out, and you know, we don't have it in our car, and energy was so high, and everything was so perfectly in the river. We were meeting all of these people. I mean, today we probably met like
people. Yeah, we met you today, right?
Again,
at the restaurant.
We met her at the restaurant last time too.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And so what's so funny is this.
I just want to add one thing. I have a client who has a 9-year-old, and when the 9-year-old goes into his little fussy stage, she just looks at him and she says, I think you need to do bodies of light. And so he goes off and charges himself.
Yeah. And what's really amazing is that, see, we're looking at a new world, a new earth, a new age of possibility, of higher vibration, of health, wealth, happiness, of the planet just being so much more productive and so much more amazing. And this is where we're going to tell you some really wild stuff. And of course, now I know I said I was going to say something about spaceships. So now there's another video. We do a lot of stuff on the Lie Truth Revealed, and you have your own internal lie detector. And so everyone go, yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
No, no, no.
No, no,
No,
no.
no,
Yes,
no,
yes,
no,
yes.
no. Okay, my name this lifetime is Dr. Lee. So see, that's smooth. And I go, my name this lifetime is Sally. That's sticky.
And we call this testing, and testing is trendy.
Yeah.
It's okay to do testing now.
Exactly. And so we really see it being trendy across the planet, this being the next great leap for mankind. And now, the thing is this, is that we're going to have you test, okay? So right now, of course, and this is fun stuff. See, we like to do some little teasers in some of these videos to really have fun. And we're going to talk about spaceships that have crashed on Earth from aliens, okay?
Oh yeah.
So, in the last 100 years, have there been spaceships from aliens from other planets that have crashed here? There have been spaceships from other planets. Is it smooth?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you getting that at home?
Yeah.
Right. Is that smooth?
Yeah.
Right. So there have been spaceships. Now, check this. They've spent billions of dollars trying to back engineer the technology.
They've spent billions.
Way
of
more
dollars.
than billions. Probably way more than
It's
billions.
smooth. More than that.
way more than billions trying to back engineer. Now, what percent are they getting the technology in our, people are they're so backwards. They're not into 0 point. They're not into subtle energy. They're still in combustion engines and splitting the atom, And so at that level, so you understand a lot of these scientists are just stuck at a very low level. They're not studying acupuncture and subtle energy and a lot of the energies that are around us. And that's really stunted their ability to back engineer this technology. What percent have they back engineered the technology of the ships? And let's say 100% is they're able to duplicate it and make their own spaceships and do everything. What percent? Name Google 0, 1. Do you get that?
Less than 1, yeah.
Less than 1%.
Because they just have no idea how it works, yeah.
Now, why is it that our scientists are so dumb and stupid on this planet?
Now, are they dumb and stupid, or are they just kind of like
They're
needing to open?
They're apes.
They need to open.
Honestly, I know it's kind of funny, but they're like little apes, a lot of these scientists. A lot of people have totally ignored, you have people like Tesla that were kind of coming into this subtle energy bioenergetic field, and yet science today is so not paid much attention to it until now. This is gotta change.
We have Elon Musk doing a lot of wonderful things. We have Richard Branson doing a lot of wonderful
things.
Right,
but I'm going to come back to spaceships because this is a fun topic. So now we're less than 1% unable to back engineer the technology from the spaceships that crashed, right? Now here we go. We're going to put out some cool carrots. If the majority of scientists were able to test bioenergetics. Okay? Bioenergetics. We've had all these years doing it with the Stone Age and the combustion engine and splitting the atom. But if we start getting into bioenergetics, subtle energies, plugging into information from higher consciousness, if a majority of scientists on this planet could test the energy, bioenergetics, just the way we do here.
Yeah.
What percent would they be able to back engineer? What percent in 10 years would they be able to back engineer these spaceships which have dropped? Negative Google 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 9, 20? What do you get?
20. I'm 20. I'm
20% in 10 years from just this basic knowledge of testing of bioenergetics and testing of what we're doing in bodies of light would have a 20-fold. And imagine the technology we could have just from the spaceships which have already crashed.
It must be fun for them to take apart a spaceship and find nothing there, because they're actually using their own 0 point energy to make the spaceship go.
That's why they don't get that.
So there's nothing to find.
Right. They're like, where's all this coming from? There's nothing there. But I almost want to say something because we're in January of
almost February.
Almost February. Yeah, almost February of 2016. I had a really cool vision. I'm giving you like juicy stuff. You ready? Here's some, pull your thing out, see if this is true. I was in the tanning bed, and you see if it's smooth, it's true. And I had a vision of actually a spaceship coming to Earth, on its way to Earth, wanting to pick up multiple tons of gold.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so it's very interesting to see. And I don't know if anyone's going to say anything
I think it might be one of those races that I remember. Remember, like we had one of the
they like the gold.
The most latest of cars. We had like this huge spaceship, and everything was in gold. I was carrying so much gold in me.
Yeah.
Right.
A lot of interesting kind of. There was a lot of like slaves in there too, but it was really interesting. Yeah. It was a fun time.
Yeah. The whole thing is that we get the wildest information when you start doing bodies of light and you start plugging into consciousness and information. It's this 0 point energy is some fun stuff. And if you want to be a 0 point master, do at least 10 bodies of light a day.
Yes.
Right? Everyone say, I'm going to be a 0 point master.
I'm going to be a 0 point master.
And do at least 10 bodies of light a day.
And do at least 10 bodies of light a day.
10 bodies of light a day.
Okay,
How
so
easy is that?
yeah, I mean it's really easy. So you got to exercise your 0-point muscles, your light muscles here. You got to like increase the flow. Don't be a 0-0. Be an infinite 0. Allow infinite flows of energy to come through you. And
Right.
huh?
Oh, yeah.
Now, so we said some cool stuff about spaceships. What else? What other stuff you want to talk about that you guys at home or anything in the audience or that we talked about scientists unlocking what would happen. What else do you want to talk about?
Well, speaking of like medicine, probably like all this elixirs and then new formulas that actually will let you live longer, battle diseases like instantly. There's a lot of like this this movie Elysium like really blew me away when actually pulled this like this machine that just scans through and does a little like energy work on them and it's like disease not found. And I was like, oh my god, that's exactly what I have to look forward to. It's like it's so fun.
Yeah,
it's so fun. And the thing is, the only reason like they say like have to do the bodies of light because you have to kind of like heal yourself first, and then before you can heal somebody else.
Yes.
Like the number system was about by Dr. Lee by like from a 0 to the 10, and 10 is a neutral base, and after that you got kind of give energy. But if organs is not a 10 or like below a 10, it means that you're absorbing energy from somebody else. So let's say if my heart is at a 0 and I go to hang out with Dr. Lee, more likely I will drain his energy because his energy is going to be used to heal me. You see, that's exactly what's happening at the beginning. I remember how when I just got into the program, and just remember I met Yankee and Cynthia. There's a lot of things where to change. Like, and I was super young at the time too. I mean, I'm still young. Yeah, and then there was so much work to be done. It was like changing and shifting, and you're helping your body, you're healing yourself, raising the vibration. Everybody feel that. You know, I was talking to my family though, because my family are like far, far away. And then I was like, my mom, she was like, "What are you doing?" It's like, well, do you notice the difference for the past years? What happened to me? She's like, definitely. And only after that, she started doing it.
And that's the whole thing is that now you have to understand, I'm going to talk another thing, is that we ignite. When I say you become a creative vibration, you start igniting people around you. Now imagine how much better a planet we'd have if, let's say 50% of the celebrities on television, if they were doing bodies of light, they were doing 10 bodies of light a day.
Oh my God, imagine these movies.
And the movies were high vibration because you're just like, I looked at a movie, there's some movies where people have low energy in their organs.
And they crash.
They make you sick to even watch the movie. People spend $100 million on a movie and it flops because people had low heart chi or stomach chi and they have low energy and it makes the viewer sick. But the opposite is also true. The opposite is true in that when people in the media and on the radio and TV are very high, they'll ignite the light in others. They'll increase the 0-point flow in others. And so imagine 50% of the celebrities doing at least 10 bodies of light a day. On what percent would that increase and create a golden age for Earth? Oh. And let's check. Name Google 0, 9, 10, 20, 70 to 80?
Yeah.
So 70 to 80, just the people on TV and everything, just them raising their vibration would create a golden age for the entire planet.
And we know for sure.
I think if they raise their vibration, they would be reporting different information.
Well, it would be much more positive.
They'll have a different point of view as well. But, we clearly know that all these people on TV, they're all looking for a next big thing. They're always looking for things to stay younger, stay healthier, stay better, happier, and more and more. We can actually see, because, we can test some of those people when they come on the movies, on like TV shows, on the news. We can see those people. You can see those kids that are coming up. You can see those celebrities. You can test the energy of those people. And you can tell who's doing better and who's doing not. And all these people, they follow each other. All these people, they're looking for success, and success comes from within your own light. And hopefully we're gonna be understanding this a little bit more in the future.
And to understand also that what causes all of the disease and all of those problems is the dark energy.
The dark thought, little black holes that you create by just thinking something negative. And you can see it a lot of people. You can
from
just
this
come,
and past lives.
From this and past lives mostly. Because you have this, this
of
big bag of dirt
lives
that you're carrying with you. You just gotta clear it up.
99% of the problems that are happening to you right now are connected to your past life.
Is a result of your past actions. So right now you have the result of your actions. So just gotta work on it. And the easy way to work on it is like do the subscar clearing with us personally, or come to the classes, or come to the group sessions, come to the retreats, come to the boot camps.
And we also have the Bodies of Light Elite Guarantee Program, which means that we will help you release all your dark core, thousands of lifetimes and millions of years of blockages. Guarantee to do it as quick as possible. Get in touch with us. When you do the Elite Guarantee Program, you make it create funding for us to be able to help thousands and hundreds of thousands of other people as well. And we also need funding for the Bodies of Light TV show. We want to do
That's gonna be fun.
a film. We have like a lot of things that we really want to get through, and we need funding on that as well as getting Bodies of Light in over 22 languages. The key is we need your help, and we're doing our part.
Yeah.
We're here telling you what's going on here, and we need you to do your part, and you can just test, should I be helping Bodies of Light make the world a better place?
Testing
What
is
percent?
trendy,
See?
remember.
Yeah, go negative Google, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 90, 100. 100% I should help Bodies of Light make the world a better place in whatever capability you're at. But it, of course, starts with you. Do at least 10 Bodies of Light a day.
Yes.
Go to bodiesoflight.net. Go and do the 30-day challenge if you're not already doing that, and get the free audio to say the universal.
30-day challenge for free
Yeah.
on the bodiesoflight.net website.
Right, and you
It's
say
free
it.
for
Yeah.
you to create your best life.
Right, say it 10 times a day and see what starts happening in your life. Come here for the boot camps and the classes. We're trying to do a big weekend seminar once a month. We're working on doing some more cruises and different things.
Yeah, those are
Get
fun.
in touch with us. We do have a cruise in Europe planned, and you can maybe come and meet us for that. The key is that we're here for you. We want to have a good time. The Path and Light is full of pleasure, so it's all about having a good time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What other stuff? What wild stuff do you want to tell them about? Any other things that are coming through for you guys? We like to have fun, especially near the end of the video.
So I just want to bring it home to how your life changes. So that's you personally. And what happens is that you will start finding that the most amazing opportunities are coming to you. So you have a thought. It would be really great if I could connect to someone who's in radio. And then you just follow the guidance, and you end up sitting at a table in a restaurant next to a person who's in radio. And you introduce them, introduce yourselves, and then you're off. So the higher you get by saying Bodies of Light, the more often you say the cue into my best life, you are commanding the universal forces to create your best life, and your whim becomes the universe's wish. The universe wants that for you.
It's the force. I
The
love that.
force.
The force awakens within you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's exactly what you're talking about. Is that when we get out of our own way and allow the guidance to follow and allow ourselves to follow the guidance of what we want to do, it's just amazing what happens. It's amazing the kind of synchronistic things that happen, and some things happen in a way that the rational mind would never be able to figure out how this works or why it works or why things show up. And that's a big part of the challenge, is just learning to trust that guidance, learning to follow your own intuitive knowingness about what to do, and then just allowing these things to take place without having to try to figure out how it works. We
Right.
joke about that all the time. We don't need to figure out how it works.
Right.
Just know that it does work, and it's just so amazing when it does that.
Russell and I call it manifesting with magic, because it feels as though you are manifesting with magic.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely, and sometimes things happen that are so much better than you could ever have planned. You know,
Right.
that you can plan and you can set your intentions all you want to, but sometimes you don't even have to do that. You just follow the guidance and to take you whatever it is you need to do, and it's
Into
just
your best
amazing,
life.
amazing what shows up when you just
Oh, yeah.
just let your best life happen to you and be drawn to it.
Today, actually yesterday, I was talking to my friend, and I said to my friend, it's incredible how I'm able to feel your energy, how I'm able to literally feel your thoughts, and there's so much even more,
people's thoughts.
and there's so much even more than that.
It's fun,
But I
yeah.
couldn't even explain to him. Besides explaining to him that I could feel his energy and his thoughts, I couldn't actually explain to him what I was feeling, because only someone that had released their core can understand what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
Oh, and I want to say something really
It's
cool.
so amazing. It's invaluable. That's why we say we wouldn't trade $1 billion for this. It feels so good.
Oh, and so which is another cool thing about 0 point, we should call it 0 point mind magic or Jedi mind training. And so what's so funny is, like, just today, like, I ended up, I had gotten this, they had this drink, this pomegranate juice, and it was on sale. It was 2 for $10, so it was $5 a bottle.
Yeah.
And so we're like getting it, we're drinking it during the thing, we're loving it, and then they come out and they say it's $8, and we go, oh, it's this is 2 for $10. And so I walked back, he looked at it, and then we come to the register and he's checking out. And of course in my mind, this is all 0 point, okay? Because it's in your mind and then they're picking it up. And he's feeling it, and in my mind I'm going, yeah, just give it to him for free. Give it to him for free. So I'm saying that in my head, and then he ended up giving me the $5 thing for $2. You understand that it's like mind, it's like Jedi, like you will open up the
force.
thing. This force is real.
Yes.
This is real
Yes.
information. We're trying to let you know these subtle energies are real and they're fun.
Right.
And Bodies of Light plugs you into it.
Exactly.
And I'm trying to practice it. Go around someone and say something over and over, like anything, like isn't it a beautiful day? And just say, isn't it a beautiful day? Isn't it a beautiful day? Isn't it a beautiful day? And then someone will hear it in their head what you're transmitting and go, isn't it a beautiful day?
Right.
Yeah.
It's so much fun. So I'm trying to say, this is fun, right?
Yeah.
Indeed.
And this is already happening. What I'm noticing is that, you're just so much more aware to what is going on, that when you are charged up with light, when you do Bodies of Light, than when you're just like turned off. And I kind of almost like people can almost like get it. They can almost feel things, but it's so much more different. It's so much more higher and more so much more connected because the light connects us.
Yeah.
It's like we were waiting for the video, and then and I was just like, I'm coming to Lee's room, and I was like, did you get the memo getting the Bodies of Light shirt? And I was like, exactly what it was. My hairdresser already told me as we were driving back home. I was like, well, we're wearing Bodies of Light shirts tonight, and we all connected. And I was like, did Cynthia tell you that? I was like, nope, I got the memo.
Exactly me, because I'm the artist. I can get away with it.
Yeah, he needs to be a little more creative about that. Yeah. There we go. So it's all fun.
So yeah, you have anything else to say, Mr. Russell?
No, I think this is fantastic, and what we've been talking about for the entire video is so true, and it's amazing beyond what you really can understand until you've actually been here. And it's really just as easy as we've been talking about. It's as fun as we've been talking about, and it really is just it's a combination of setting your intention, but it's actually more about just letting yourself go and just knowing what actions to take. You're following your own guidances. Cynthia talks about it all the time, and it's just amazing what will show up in your life, how easy things get, how fast things will happen, and a lot of times, like I said, how much better things will be than you could even imagine. And there's just, I could give you example after example after example of things that have exactly, yeah, things that have happened in my life.
And each time there's a new example, like
every minute there's a new example.
Each time there's a new example, I'm like,
and
it's like. It's so exciting every time.
It's wonderful. So once you really understand, once you really get it into your blood and your bones that you are manifesting your reality, you get to choose what that reality will look like. You are no longer at the whim of, oh, I hope it turns out this way. No, create it the way you want it to be. Say Bodies of Light, raise your vibration and create the life that you want.
And the whole thing is that you have to understand that you are the creator of this universe. And that you as a limitless being of light, this whole path into light, as you release your dark core, as you become more powerful, you create a larger and a larger creative vibration. You create a larger oasis of higher vibration, higher health, higher wealth. And the key is just to have fun. Understand that your thoughts create things, as I know people have talked in other systems out there. But you understand that it's way beyond that. It's the amount of energy. We said, if you're Googleplexing and then you're holding to be wealthy or to have health or whatever it is you're wanting to create, it happens because you're allowing that much energy to flow through you, and it starts changing everything, and it's awesome. And so we want you to live this existence, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And the reason that we want you to have your best life is because we're very selfish. We are living incredible lives, like miraculous things happening.
Daily wild stuff.
From moment to moment, stories and more stories, more stories.
Beyond.
And we want you to live this life also. We want you to have a most miraculous existence for the few short years you're on this planet. Make it great.
Yeah. And also, I'm going to bring up another thing. And also, have 10,000 years of your best life. When you release your dark core, we're testing it. You have at least 10,000 years of your best life when you release all these blockages from millions of years and thousands of lifetimes. So we want you to do that. We want you to be healthy. We want you to have all of it. Get in touch with us. At the bottom, underneath the video, you'll have information for all of us. Go to bodiesoflight.net. Get the book on Amazon, Bodies of Light. This book is invaluable. It's like the textbook of enlightenment. It's so simple and amazing. And have fun. And start doing Bodies of Light every day and come hang out with us, right?
Come and play with us. We would love to have you.
We love you.
And also, we're very happy to help you over the phone. If you can't make it here, we'll come to you. Call us.
Right. Anywhere, we have a phone program anywhere in the world we can work with. We have people all over the world that we're helping release their dark core, working with them on the path into light one-on-one, all of us, our Bodies of Light elite trainers.
Right. You can also visit our websites down below. And I am the international representative for the Hispanic community all over Earth. So if you have Hispanic friends that are interested in, or that you think this would do good for them, direct them to my website, and there's a whole page in my website with the videos and everything explaining the whole thing in Spanish. Also, we have Mr. Vitali.
And tell him
with the One Future, One Breath, and we're creating One Future, One Breath for entire community who speak Ukrainian or Russian, either or. There's many countries, many
and Korean. You also
and Korean.
Yeah, he's for international business.
Well, we still need to translate into the Korean, but we have it in Russian, Ukrainian. Either way, you guys want to do it. Either way, either language is everything.
And Polish. We just got Bodies of Light translated to Polish.
And Danish. We're working on
Danish. Great.
And I'm getting it in Portuguese.
And Portuguese. We're always working on all sorts of stuff.
If you speak any of the languages, we don't have those yet. You're just welcome to tap in and help us with that. There's a great karma behind it. I was feeling great when I was translating Bodies of Light into Russian, Ukrainian about years and years ago. It was not years ago. It was years ago.
Yes.
But it was a lot of good karma. I was feeling really great. Eons. Yes.
Yeah, I was translating.
We're working on this for a decade.
And now it's like I have people. You know, I translated this into Spanish about 3 years ago, and now I have people in Colombia, in Venezuela, in Mexico, in Argentina, in Chile, like doing Bodies of Light, and here in
Cuba.
And in Cuba,
He wants investment to do a Bodies of Light, Lightworkers International in Cuba.
Bodies of Light and Lightworkers International Center in Cuba.
Yeah, so it's good.
Sounds good.
Thank you. We love you.
We love you. Thank you for.
Now,
we love you.
Do it.
Stay tuned.